Welcome dear students to PNMRC e-learning classes. This is Durga Pujara, your English teacher. So children, today we are going to start with the activity number 4, that is Water Boy part 2. Already we have discussed in activity number 2, Water Boy part 1. So the next morning, Vijay got up and went to the bathroom. When he opened the tap, there was no water. He looked around and found water stored in many buckets. He was surprised and asked his cousin about it. His cousin Rajesh explained that there was no water anywhere. It had not rained for a couple of years and all the lakes had dried up. They had to depend on some water that came from one tap, and they had to keep awake to see that they did not miss it, as it could come any day and any time. Last night, luckily, the water had come, but it might be days before it came again. Till then, they would have to only use the water they had collected in the night. Rajesh told Vijay to be careful and not to waste water. So children, here Rajesh is explaining to Vijay how they use small amount of water by saving it and storing it in buckets. If the family ran out of water, they would have to buy water from someone else, and it was very expensive. Rajesh gave Vijay some examples of ways to use water wisely. He gave Vijay a glass of water and told him to use it for brushing his teeth. He told Vijay to take a bath with a very small amount of water in a bucket. He told Vijay to save the water used for washing his clothes so it could be used again later. So this is an intelligent way how village people used water when there is scarcity of water. Vijay was surprised. He had never imagined that there could be a place where water was so scarce. His cousin laughed at Vijay and said, "Vijay, you use too much water every day. Soon there will be less rain and you may have the same problems that we are facing now. You should learn to save water. Water is so important to people that it has inspired art, songs, and poems. Here is a poem about water by Mary Oliver. Mary Oliver is a well-known American poet who loves water. She lives near the ocean and writes many simple but beautiful poems about the nature around her. She writes about shorebirds, water snakes, humpback whales, the ponds, and the harbor where she likes to take long walks. So, in Activity 4, Waterboy Part 2, the summary of this activity is Vijay understood the importance of water and how one must use water according to their needs. Now Vijay understood the importance of saving water when he went to his cousin's village and he experienced how people of the village carefully saved water and how they used to collect water in the night. So, summary of part 2 is that we should learn to save water. So next is activity number 5. Vijay is carrying water. Imagine what Vijay will do with the water. Do you imagine him wasting water or using it wisely? Write one sentence describing what Vijay will do with the water. So children, what you have to do is you have to imagine that what Vijay will do with the water. Will he waste the water or will he use the water wisely? So the answer is given here. Vijay will water plants in his garden with this water. Now he has understood the importance of water. Does your sentence describe Vijay using water wisely or wastefully? My sentence describes that Vijay uses water wisely. Next is read your sentence to the class. Listen to classmates read their sentences. Keep count of how many sentences describe Vijay using water wisely and how many sentences describe Vijay using water wastefully. So children, what you have to do is you have to carefully write the number of sentences with a wise use of water and the number of sentences with a wasteful use of water. This exercise you have to do by yourself. Look at your count. Did your class imagine more wise use of water or more wasteful uses of water? So children, these are the some questions given here that you have to do by yourself in the textbook itself. What was one example of a wise use of water that one of your classmates imagined? What is the name of your classmate who imagined this example? What was one example of a wasteful use of water that one of your classmates imagined? And what is the name of your classmate who imagined this example? So this you can do by yourself in your textbook itself. Next is put your ideas and the answers to these questions in the paragraph below to help you describe the results of this activity for your class. Read your paragraph out and loud to a classmate. So children, this activity which is given in a table, that also you have to do by yourself in the textbook itself. So my dear children, today we have completed the activity number 4 and activity number 5. In activity number 5, the questions given here that you have to answer by yourself in your own words. Hope you children have understood this activity. Thank you children. Stay home, stay safe.